analyze your value at risk. Analyze, meaning, magkano mawawala sa'yo na pera na naipasok? Is it 1 million, 2 million? And then you imagine in your mind, if you let go of this 2 million, what is life for you? How do I know that my property for rent is worth keeping? May percentage po ba from my rental income that you will consider? Okay, how much rent is worth? Yun yung ultimate question, di ba? And there are two types of method to answer that. I'm gonna share with you that the most common way is 10% return and 8% return. Kasi ang bank right now is giving 3% return. Di ba? Ako personally, if my goal is to build up a lot of rental properties para they are like the goose that lays me the golden egg, I will keep it. Kasi yun naman yung purpose why we bought the condo, the rental property. Para pag pinarent ko, as I go to my office, 9 to 5, I make this amount of money, 100,000. But I have 5 rental properties giving me 20, 30,000 times 5, another 100. So I have my active income giving me 100. I have my passive income giving me 100. Pag binibenta mo yung condos mo or yung rental property, syempre nawawalan ka ng passive income, di ba? And of course, you can put it in the bank, di ba? The problem with the bank is not a financial problem. The problem with the bank is sometimes personal. Sometimes personal, meaning ibang-iba yung galaw ng isang tao if we have not much money in the bank, but you have a lot of properties. Diba? Parang, hala, walang laman yung bangko ko. I have to work hard, I have to work hard, I have to work hard. But if your bank has, let's say, 10 million, some will say 20 million, some will say 5 million, 1 million, magiging tamad kaya tayo if you have that amount of money in your bank. Depending on your thermostat. There are people na may 1 million sa bangko, tamad na magtrabaho. So nakita mo what I just mentioned? It's not only about the returns. It's about the psychological effect it has on you. So the number one factor is not financial, diba? Is yung personal and mental. Number two is, if both are earning 3%, pero yung property may capital appreciation. Diba? Yung property, after a while, pwede mo pamana sa anak mo, magagamit niya. So that's a different question. Kasi yung money in the bank, after 10 years, 20 years, baka iba na yung value. Diba? Pero yung property, may possibility, if it's a right property, it's catching up with the value. Is it okay to flip the property while still loan at the bank? Wow, that's a very good question. Financially, is it good? Yes, it is good. Because your cash out is low, your exposure is low. If the property is good or bad, we do not know. Diba? If the property has a market, we do not know. If the property is at a good price, we do not know. Diba? But if it's with the bank and the bank allows you, kunwari, it's a foreclosure by the bank to take over, then definitely, it's a low exposure strategy. I personally would do that. I personally would always want to use the bank as a strategic way to finance a property. If you are burdened right now, if you're burdened, meaning meron kang buhat-buhat na knapsack at yung knapsack mo ay punong-puno ng bato na hindi ka na makagalaw, hindi ka na happy, whenever you're with your family, ang dami mong iniisip. Kasi nga, meron kang mga installments na babayaran. This is my advice. This is my advice to you. You have to lighten your knapsack. You have to lighten your burden. Diba? How do you lighten your burden? Let go of some of the burdens. So kunwari, you have a property na parang, uy, itong property na to, ang bigat-bigat na niya. Pag ni-let go ko, gagaang yung mundo ko kasi wala na akong monthly obligation. Then it's okay to let go. Alright? Para ma-lighten yung load mo. Because what's more important for me is you can now move on forward na confident at peace. You can now be with your family, with your kids, na hindi palagi iniisip mo yung nalulugi mong property. Diba? Analyze your value at risk. Analyze. Meaning, magkano mawawala sa'yo na pera na naipasok? Is it 1 million, 2 million? And then you imagine in your mind, if you let go of this 2 million, what is life for you? Diba? Of course, we have to admit na, Sir Carl naman, para ka nagsasayang ng pera. Tinatapon mo yung money na wala na. Sayang. I think it depends on how you value things. Is the money more sayang versus you who is mentally burdened every day, stressed because of this one? Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. Meaning, pag bumili ka ng cryptocurrency kasi nakinig ka sa isang friend mo, diba? Or nag-invest ka dito sa negosyo, nakisosyo ka sa isang food cart na hindi mo naman alam, sinabi lang ng friend mo na maganda siya, it has to be extra money, excess money. Diba? Also, in our 10-week workshop, we're gonna talk about this. They call it the money jars. Your money has to go to different jars, maybe 5 jars. Number 1 would be your daily expense, your monthly expense. Ito non-negotiable tong jar na to. Ito yung every month I need 50,000 minimum to sustain my family. I need 80,000, 100,000 to sustain my family. That's your living expense jar. Number 2, pasok mo na dun lahat sa living expense. Yung rental mo, lahat ng mga hulug-hulugan mo, lahat. That's your minimum monthly hurdle. Number 2 will be your leisure jar. Yung tipong pang eat out, pang grab food. Diba? Kung may sobra dun sa living expense, dun ka palang pwede mag-grab food. Dun ka palang pwede mag-order in, pag magpa-party, pag may extra. And then number 3 will be, syempre, of course, you cover for your life risk, which is your insurances. Diba? Yung insurance mo. And number 4 will be savings. Kasi you emergency money, you wanna also prepare for, meron kang cash for emergency. Actually, people can now relate better now kasi before the pandemic, mas carefree tayo. Kala natin, hindi mangyayari to. Tuloy-tuloy. The well will always have water. But because of the pandemic, now we have experienced what it's really like to use our emergency fund. And then, pag may sobra from all those 4 jars, dun pa lang yung investable money. Diba? Dun ka pa lang mag-i-invest sa mga bagay na hindi mo alam.